Thank you, great lovers of mathematics. I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. Today, we want to solve an Olympiad mathematics question written on the board. And it is given that if 6 plus 7 multiplied by the 6th root of x is equal to 3 multiplied by the cube root of x, then what should be the value of x? We are expected to find the value of x. Kindly watch this video till the end. Also subscribe to my channel and then like my videos. We dive in. Solution to this question. We are given to solve 6 plus 7 multiplied by the 6th root of x equal to 3 multiplied by the cube root of x. That is what we are given to solve. Alright, the first thing I want to do, 6th root of x is the same thing as x raised to power 1 over 6, 1/6. Alright, also the cube root of x is the same thing as x raised to power 1 all over 3. So I'm going to express this in this form, meaning that I will now have 6 plus 7 multiplied by x raised to power 1 over 6 all equal to 3 multiplied by x raised to power 1 all over 3. That is what I have. But then, because I have here to the power of 1 over 6 and here power of 1 over 3, I want to make the two of them to be the same power. And that means my x raised to power 1 over 3 can be written as x raised to power 1 all over 6 or raised to power 2. The reason is because if I do 1 over 6 multiplied by 2, I will get 2 over 6. And 2 over 6 is the same thing as 1 over 3. Therefore, I want to have x raised to power 1 over 3 written as this. And that will now give me 6 plus 7 into x raised to power 1 all over 6 is equal to 3 into x raised to power 1 over 6 all raised to power 2. What I have done now is that I have changed x raised to power 1 over 3 to become x raised to power 1 over 6 multiplied by 2, which is the same thing as x raised to power 1 over 3. Why did I do that? So that I can be able to let x raised to power 1 over 6 to be something. And when I do that, it will work for me from the left hand side to the right hand side. Beautiful. Therefore, let y be equal to x raised to power 1 over 6. Meaning that anywhere I see x raised to power 1 over 6, I will not write it as simply y. Therefore, what next I will have is 6 plus 7. Then x raised to power 1 over 6 will now be just y. That becomes 7 times y equal to, next I have is 3 multiplied by y, okay, which is x raised to power 1 over 6. But still, there is a raised to power 2 there, so I have it y raised to power 2. I think what I have done is very clear. Next, I can now put it like this, as I want to move the whole thing by the left hand side to the right hand side, and that will now give me 3y raised to power 2, then minus 7y minus 6 equal to 0. Very good. What it means is that I move plus 7y to the right to become negative 7y and plus 6 to the right hand side to become minus 6. Everything equal to 0. As it is now a quadratic equation. We can use any of the quadratic equation formula to solve it. We have many of them, but we can go by quadratic equation formula. That is quadratic formula. And it says that if minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. This is called quadratic formula. We are going by quadratic formula because our question has resolved to a quadratic equation. Alright, now here in this place, my a is equal to 3, that is the coefficient of y squared, and my b is equal to negative 7, which is the coefficient of y, while my c is equal to negative c, which is a negative 6, which is the minus 6, which is independent of any variable. Substitution into the quadratic formula, I will now have b as minus 7 plus or minus the square root of minus 7 squared minus 4 multiplied by a, and my a is 3, multiplied by c, and my c is minus 6. Everything all over 2 multiplied by a, and my a is 3. Minus will give me 7 plus or minus 7 squared will give me 49. Also, I have minus inside the bracket, multiply the minus outside the bracket, that is now going to give me plus. 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 6 will give me 72, okay, all over 6. This is going to be 7 plus or minus the square root of 121 all over 6, meaning that I can now have plus or minus square root of 121 is 11 all over 6. Okay, we keep moving forward. Here, remember, I am looking for the value of y because the quadratic equation is in terms of y. Therefore, we are looking for y. Therefore, taking the first value, when I have plus or minus, it will now be 7 plus 11 all over 6, or the second value will be 7 minus 11 all over 6. So from the first part, I will have 7 plus 11 will give me 18 divided by 6, which is equal to 3. I have gotten the first value of y as positive 3. Next, if I do 7 minus 11, I will get minus 4 all over 6, which is the same as negative 2 over 3. Therefore, remember, what we have now is y is equal to 3 or minus 2 over 3. But that is not what we are asked to find. We are asked to find x. Therefore, we go back there. We got it here that y is equal to x because that y is equal to x raised to the power 1 over 6. Meaning that anywhere I see y, for the first case, I will make use of 3. Therefore, I can now say that when y is 3, I will have x raised to the power 1 over 6. Now, to get the value of x, I will simply multiply both sides of the power by 6. That means that 3 raised to the power 6 is equal to x raised to the power 1 over 6, also raised to the power 6. So that, of course, you see that 1 over 6 multiplied 6 will give me 6 over 6, and 6 over 6 is the same thing as 1. We can now conclude that from here now, I have it that my x, therefore, will be equal to 3 raised to the power 6, which is equal to 729, the value of x. And for the second case, where y is equal to minus 2 over 3, so if we have minus 2, that is y equal to x raised to the power 1 over 6, then when y is minus 2 over 3 equal to x raised to the power 1 over 6, you can agree with me here that x cannot be a negative value. In conclusion, the value of x in this question that we are given to solve is now x equal to 729 final answer. We put it here that the x that we are looking for is 729. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Like my video, also subscribe to my channel.